Welcome to the Family First Retirement Podcast with George Politarhos. For more information, visit betrayawealth.com. Now, let's get to the show.
George, you had the opportunity to be charitable with your time and your gifts. Spending a little time in the clubhouse of the Philadelphia Phillies. What were you doing hanging out with Aaron Nola?
You know, Aaron had a charity event at the Citizens Bank last month, and it's to raise money for veterans. And we are a huge supporter of veterans with our golf outing coming up, Bets for Vets. Our veterans, police, and firemen are so underappreciated and forgotten about, and we are so grateful for everything that these men and women have done and do every day. Got a chance to meet all the players up close and personal before anyone else got there, which was awesome. I brought my 10-year-old nephew with me as one of my guests, and he was like in heaven. I am the greatest uncle to ever live, just so you know. But it's about raising money and helping people be in the right place.
That's right.
And about doing a good cause. And Aaron and Rob were fantastic. Aaron's a great young man. And we had a great event. It really was a blast to do. So
it was the Aaron Nola Charity Poker Tournament at Citizens Bank Park. And this conversation, what are you giggling about?
I don't gamble. So I had to learn how to play Texas Hold'em.
Okay.
I was out in 30 seconds.
But it all went
it was for a good cause. I brought some more money in. It was for a good cause, but I'm terrible. I don't understand the game.
See, at least when you gamble and you lose, you still got a full heart because you know you're helping those in need. I'll go and gamble and lose and just kick the ground and spit and cuss and get ticked off at the world. I didn't help anybody but the bottom line of the casino. I want you to hear
and
this.
And they love you very much.
I want you to hear this conversation that George had with Aaron Nola. This is, again, from about a month ago, but really proud to be a part of this Aaron Nola Charity Poker Tournament. And here is George Politarhos with Aaron Nola.
Thanks for having us here tonight to help with your charity event, which is for veteran services. What got you involved in helping these men and women?
I met them years ago over here at the field. Just loved what they did, what their mission is. My uncle, my dad's oldest brother, was a veteran, so kind of had a little ties to that. But they laid their lives out on the line for us, and for us to give back and use the platform that I have right now as a baseball player was important to me, is important for my wife too, and just for them to be able to. Obviously, if anybody knows what Team Red, White, and Blue is about to, get back in action on their feet to live a healthier lifestyle and do challenges and work out and all this kind of stuff. But y'all hear that a little bit more tonight, which is pretty cool. To see the background with that is pretty awesome.
Great cause. They get so overlooked, in my opinion. It's nice to give something back and tell them more than just thank you, giving them some things that can help them. You came from a small town, Louisiana, to the 4th, 5th, 6th largest city in the country. We are kind of aggressive in this area, I think, right? You can say that, the red wave. How do you deal with that country boy mentality now up here in the big city? Because God forbid you do something wrong, they're telling you about it. Yeah. How do you deal with that?
You kind of used to it after a while. And Louisiana is just kind of a college town where I grew up in, right next to LSU, and all I kind of knew was college baseball. I mean, I never really knew a great fan base. Don't get me wrong, great. They travel really well, just like Philadelphia fans. But we were always really good. When I was there, we were pretty good all the time. So we never really had super hard times until I got up here. And so I got to see what a real fan base is. Right. And through obviously 162 game season, there's a lot of ups and downs, and you get used to the hard times. And obviously you get to know the fans and how passionate they are about how baseball and obviously all the sports. It's really cool. And I came up here, all the sports are right next to each other. They're so into all the sports, which is awesome. And I feel like that's why this is one of the best sports towns in the world, in my opinion. And at the end of my career, I'm grateful for fans to be able to keep us accountable rather than a fan base not really caring. So that's kind of how I've looked at it over my career.
I was actually at your first game. It's July 21st, 2015, my brother's birthday, so he came as a gift that day. And it's different now than it was then. How have you evolved? You got married, you have a family going. How do you see yourself changing with the people around you from 2015 to today?
It's a lot of change. It's a lot of change. I mean, we went from a rebuilding team to what we are now. Yeah. I don't take any of that for granted at all, because I came up when,
it was bad.
And June, July, maybe sometimes spring training, you're not going to get to the playoffs, right. We're getting to the playoffs. And I think just being able to stay healthy for a little while, being fortunate to do that, and just pitching and just trying to win every time I go out, meeting new people and evolving as a baseball player and a person through this organization, which is pretty awesome for myself, and being able to be here as long as I have. It just shows me like how good the organization and the Phillies are, how like family oriented they are. Obviously, when I came up those first several years, new guys would come in all the time, and I would meet and get to know and form relationships with so many new guys. And then once we kind of jumped over that hump and made it to the playoffs, and as y'all know, there's the guys kind of stuck.
Right.
And so like now we know most everybody the same because we're pretty much the same team the past like 4 years. So I feel like that's kind of the biggest change of that. But all the staff members and everybody at the front office and all the way from the top is amazing, and they make playing here pretty special.
Perfect. I have one stupid question. What is your one thing you do, like your little happy place before games? Is it eating a banana and peanut butter sandwich, or is it calling home and check on the family before the games when you're away?
One special thing?
Yeah.
Well, I think the past couple of years, they come out to the bullpen and watch me, and I throw the ball to my daughter.
Greatest gift in the world.
Yeah, it's great, and she loves it too.
Perfect.
Yeah, she loves
Thank you so much. Congratulations, and God bless.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Great job, George Politarhos and Aaron Nola.
Thank you.
Pains me to say this, but it was for a charity, so all respect to Aaron Nola.
That's exactly right. You better be kind. He was truly, his wife is pregnant with another baby right now, their second baby. And he was such a nice young man who was a pleasure to speak with. And he did a great, great job organizing this with the Red, White, and Blue organization for the veterans. It's great.
And the reason I say it pains me is because I'm born and raised a Braves fan, and the Phillies have just thumped us over the past couple of years. So, but when it comes to raising money for the veterans, I'm all in. So good on you.
We're American first and foremost.
Insurance and annuities offered through George A. Politarhos, Delaware Insurance License Number 1373121. Annuity guarantees rely on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. Read your contract for restrictions, limitations, or penalties.